transduction. And we've been talking about what happens in the dark and what happens when there's light. So let's just recap. In the dark, what happens is that there is an increase in glutamate release. And this glutamate release is because of the influx of sodium. Right, so because of the influx of sodium, we have glutamate that is released at the end of, or at the synaptic junction of the photoreceptors to the bipolar cells. So if these are the bipolar cells, all right, now what happens is the glutamate binds to the bipolar cells. Now something I'd like to bring to your attention right now is that the bipolar cells are of two types. There are those that have receptors that are known as ionotropic, which I'm not going to talk about today, and there are those that have receptors that are known as metabotropic. Now, the metabotropic receptors, once glutamate has bound to them, we have them hyperpolarizing. Okay, and once they hyperpolarize, it means that there will be no glutamate that is released. They are also glutamatergic. There will be no glutamate that is released at their synaptic junctions with the ganglion cells. So these are the ganglion cells, and the ganglion cells are the ones that go to the brain. Okay, so because there is hyperpolarization that goes on during the dark, we find that this release is not there. Okay, but during the light, we have a reduction in glutamate. Now, reduction in glutamate means glutamate release goes down. And if glutamate release is going down, it means that the inhibition, okay, the inhibition that was going on has reduced. And reduction of inhibition means that there is increased excitation. I hope you're getting the statements that I'm saying. Okay, the increase in excitation now means that there will be more of the glutamate that is released onto the ganglions, and therefore an action potential will occur in the ganglions. Now, how does the action potential in the ganglions happen? What happens is we have influx of sodium as well as influx of calcium. All right, and that makes the inside more positive, and an initiation of an action potential occurs, and we have now action potentials going all the way to the brain. Okay, so this is during the light. Okay, during the dark, this is not noted. Okay.